Ayo, what's good, Exiles? Welcome to yet another video. In today's topic, I will cover the mid-game build for Huntress. I'm playing Ritualist. So, Lightning Spear, by the way, this all footage was taken before the buffs. They recently buffed Lightning Spear and other spear throws or spear abilities by a lot. So I will probably make a video about it as well. So this is all before that, in older version, if you will. But as you can see, Lightning Spear is absolute menace for map clearing. This was a tier 8 map. That's what I got to last night before I went to bed. Another 12-hour blasting session, but very satisfied with this build. And overall, it uses one unique item that is very helpful. It basically converts the explosive spear fire damage into lightning damage. But you don't need that, but it will deal more damage for a single target. So the idea here is we are using Lightning Spear with a support gem called Volt. You can see in the left upper corner, there is a buff. You can see my cursor right here. If you move, you stack stacks for Volt, and then it like chains between targets. And for a single target, we're using Explosive Spear. We're using Barrage for Explosive Spear. You will see a boss now. So Barrage basically empowers your projectiles, your spear attacks, in this case Explosive Spear. It throws additional spear onto the ground if you use it with Barrage. And I'm using Overabundance support gem so that we can use 2 explosive spears at the same time on the ground, and with Barrage that makes it 3 spears at the same time. I also sometimes throw Lightning Spear in between while waiting for detonation on Explosive Spear. I'm also using Expedite support gem for the explosive to make it detonate faster. You can see my Tame Beezier companion is this form that is volatile plants. Not the strongest pet. You don't want this one. You definitely want Hasted Aura. Hasted Aura gives you so much attack speed and also movement speed. That's the best you can get, in my opinion. I haven't gotten it. I didn't find one yet. So my pet is just only Elemental Resistance Aura. It does have powerful minions tag. I will talk about it later. But that's also pretty good. We are using Thunderous Sleep to move from pack to pack faster. I am not using it as I should be. I should be using it more often and whatnot. It's also very great to leap between like platforms, if you will. It's pretty good. And Savannah as well for the boss. You can just leap over. So definitely amazing leap, amazing mobility skill. I will probably later on down the line try to make a build with only leap. See if we can do something with that, some damage. But I'm missing one ability here, which I don't know why. I forgot about it. Voltaic Mark is what you want to use on single target. It's a very good one. Since we are lightning, Voltaic Mark would help a lot, especially with shock debuff. And we're also using conductivity that lowers the lightning resistance on the targets as well. Let me fast forward here a little bit. Got some ritual action here. It's like third or fourth one. So more map density. Also using Iterate on Lightning Spear that gives us damage 35%, I believe. For 5 seconds, they buff the duration. You can see me having Power Charge. Now, there is a charm that gives you Frenzy Charge on use. And I tried with Ritualist if you can have the charms on demand. And no, I have no clue how it works. I ran a map with it and it didn't activate a single time at the cost of 25% max mana. I have no clue how it works. But the Frenzy Charm says if you take, I think, lightning damage, I believe, you get a Frenzy Charge, but it doesn't have to be lightning damage. Like, you basically get the charm proc from any hit. Same with here. I have 3 power charges. This one says when you take cold damage, you get the power charge, but none of these mobs have cold damage. You see this rare extra physical damage aura. This one is also pretty good, but for this build, I don't think it would do much because physical damage, how this works, it kind of applies a debuff on the target and you do more damage to it. So you will not see your DPS stat sheet increase with this aura. But it could be pretty good as well. I could have maybe tamed it, tried it out, but just went with this one. But yeah, Lightning Spear, again, amazing. This was before the buff. Why I took Ritualist is because I like the triple ring. I like the extra ring slot. I like Ingenuity, the passive there. I believe in combination with Ingenuity, it will be really something insane. Now, I did want to get the extra charm or the charm proc. I thought it would be on demand. It doesn't look like it, sadly. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I will experiment more with it. If not, I can just get a Headhunter and one mod at demand. I think Headhunter will actually be pretty good in maps. So yeah, by the way, let's talk about Breach for a second. What the hell did they do with Breach? You get like 20 mob spawn here at the beginning, and then what? You get nothing. What is going on? Is it because we don't have points in Atlas tree? This is sad. Breach is so sad. The only worthwhile juiced mechanic in last league, they butchered it. That's crazy, man. No magic mobs, no rares, nothing. I believe I had like only one rare mob here. One splinter is all I got from this breach. What? So I wanted to get breach rings, obviously, to get the quality on them later on and get some fat physical or like flat damage on them. It won't be anytime soon, let me tell you that. By the way, all my gear was between 1 to 3 exalted orbs, and the rest I tried to buy items with 3 or 4 affixes and try to slam the rest. So some of the rings, or one of the ring looks pretty good, but that's because I bought it as 4 modifiers for like 2x, I think, and then I slammed the rest. So with that said, I also do have the path of building planner here, which I will link in the description, or rather I will link it to Mobilytics. So the passive tree and whatnot. We got the skills, we got the items, and also have once again the Mobilytics here, which again has the path of building code on the right side, if you will. And this build is the updated one from 2 days ago, I believe, when I did the leveling build in the right up corner. As you can see here, this is the build right here, the leveling one. But here is the mid game, the map one of the map setup. And yeah, you can take a look. If you have any questions, hit me up on Discord or Twitch or YouTube, where I stream every single day. But I'll take you to the game to talk about some of the good stuff. Skill gems. So as you can see, only 2 skills have third socket. That's because I do have Greater Jeweler Orb, but I didn't want to really use it now because not a lot of people have access to this one. So I'm going to show you that 3 socket skills can clear tier 8 maps. No problem, as you could see, even the boss. So I have no problem. I think like tier 12 maps right now with this gear, with this setup, no problem at all right now. Oh, that's actually before the buffs, maybe higher now. But anyways, Explosive Spear, you got Expedite for faster detonation, Armament for multiplicative weapon elemental damage. As you can see, the damage is like 5k, 5,500. Over Abundance, this is 4+1 limit, so we have more of them at the same time, as you can see. A Barrage here empowers your attack again, makes it so it repeats end of the time, one more time. So if I press it right now, you will see 2 spears being thrown here. And then last one, it almost showed like we had 3 actually at the same time. Empower attacks repeat 2 times, additional time per frenzy charge. Frenzy charge, hello. No, it's 2. I think I'm not boosted. Am I boosted? Okay, I see now what he meant. Okay, it throws 3 spears, but the third one gets deleted because there's a 2 cap. I see what he meant, my boy, Vision. But yeah, you can just do Barrage and then throw another one after that, so we reach the cap of 2 at the same time, if you will. But that's pretty good. Next up, we have the Lightning Spear. Here we go with Lightning Infusion for more lightning damage. We go Vault again to stack up this one, Volt-like Charge, so that it has a crazy chain. We get Innervate for more damage, 35%, killing shocked enemy. Now, 4th socket here, or even without this socket, you can put an Electrocute. I'll show you. I'll explain how to get Frenzy Charge. This chapter on the video will be about Frenzy Charges. So what you could do is, you can take Electrocute, you can put it here, and then you can take a Spirit Gem and get a Combat Frenzy here. So what this does is, if you electrocute an enemy, you'll get Frenzy Charge. And Lightning Spear, if you get Frenzy Charge, you get 50% multiplicative damage, which is a lot. But with this, you will lose Shock debuff and you will lose Herald of Thunder. But if you get these gloves here, Malakos Vice, that converts fire damage to lightning, your Explosive Spear becomes lightning and it does apply shock. So you will not lose the shock. That's pretty sick. That's my idea behind Lightning Spear, or the setup I probably will go with. Anyways, Thunderous Leap, we got Holy Descent for regeneration. My regen goes from 4.0 to a nice 112 here. Excuse me, I will have to make a little trade here. So regen is pretty good with this bad boy. Next up, we got Martial Tempo to make this faster. This ability, it does have total attack time again, but it's still alright. Herald of Thunder, I have no clue why I have no 3rd socket, because I have the 3rd gem here. But we got Magnified Effect for more AoE, we got Elemental Focus for more damage because we don't need it to apply shock because it always kills enemies. Wind Dancer here for more evasion for some defenses. My defenses look very bad right now, it's very weak. Resistance is good, but it's very bad. We go Clarity for mana regen because it's pretty mana hungry, not gonna lie. They talked about or said that mana is fixed in this new league. I don't think so, I don't see it. Cannibalism for more sustain. I sometimes feel like this doesn't even work, but whatever. Nameless Burrower, this is my pet right now. So powerful minions does increase your damage. As you can see, my spear is 13,000. If I unclick this bad boy, it's still the same. Oh my god, yesterday it was increasing my damage. Well, and now it's decreased. Okay, this game makes sense. Never mind. Elemental Rest Aura is pretty good early on if you struggle with resistances, so you can probably get a pet like that or a minion. I like to go with Last Gasp here, so it lasts 4 seconds longer even if it has 0 life. Very good. Meat Shield, so it takes less damage. Also deal less damage, but these minions do literally 0 DPS. Conductivity, reduce the lightning resistance. We got Persistence for more duration, and we got Focus Curse, so it procs more often, if you will, pops more often. This were the skill gems, and now onto the passives on the Ascendancy. So here, you can take whatever you like, but since I'm overcapped, I like Olires, +1 ring slot, attributes increase, and 25% bonus from all rings and amulets, which is just insane. This itself is just wild. Sure, Amazon is stacking accuracy, getting crit, that's pretty good too, because with that you can apply the Hunter's Mark and get Frenzy Charge, but I'm a big fan of that. And if you didn't hear, they are adding a new skill to the game, which I described in the build on Mobalytics. Call of the Week works the same as Killing Palm, so mobs that are about to die will be highlighted. You kill this Call of the Week skill on them, and it will give you Frenzy Charge. That's how you can get easy Frenzy Charges during the map. On the next 4 points, I tried this one. I have no clue how this works. If this is random, when it says can instant consume mana to trigger charms, it didn't proc a single time, even if I didn't have charms. So I don't know. I expected more from this. I'll probably go this route. So this movement speed is actually very good. So I'll go Ritual Sacrifice, which means use it on a rare and you will get all its modifiers. And then you can get this bad boy on demand, random modifier from rare. So I will put persistence on it, and I will also put this passive here for more duration. So it should be pretty good. I can see that being pretty good, not gonna lie. On the passive tree here, we got some attack speed and damage here, and some AoE. We got some blur, movement speed, evasion, very good. Next up, we got big damage nodes here, decent. Next up, some more damage and penetration. Sorry, this is AoE and penetration. Next up, also, when you level through, I discovered in my leveling build, you wanna rush Dance with the Death. That's why you see nothing in my offhand, but this is multiplicative skill speed, and this is just insane. The attack speed here is wild. Movement speed here and some attack damage, some more movement speed here. I need to put 3 points in here as well for skill speed and movement speed. I go down here to take this bad boy for penetration, another penetration, and my favorite, Lightning Rod. I feel like this got buffed because before it said non-crits are lucky hits for lightning damage. Now it also involves crits, so this is pretty good. Now up top, what I did is I did something else. I tried something else. So I went with these nodes for companions for all this damage, which means it says only if 8% increased damage, but Inspiring Ally increases the damage of the companion also applies to you. So all these nodes apply to this node becomes 20% damage, which is much more than, let's say here, 12%. Also some Spirit Reservation, 25%. And next up, I went with this one. So some more damage, and companion is more life. You get more defenses. This is more life for the companion, and you get a lot more life regen. So life regen build could be pretty insane here. Also trying to get this presence, so they have more AoE of their aura. And this presence also ties to a build I will show you also in another video. I will cook with that. Shout out to Ralboy. Revive will be pretty OP as well, I think. Like 50% is pretty strong because they all revive pretty fast. And they don't really tank that much, to be honest, but yeah, it's pretty good. Next up, you want to get Coming Calamity for more lightning damage when you have Herald of Thunder, 50% on top of the 24% here. And up top, I went for some more attack damage and to also apply Blind. Blind decreases enemies' evasion, so and less accuracy, so it's like, it's just insane debuff, just insane. You can also get the Blind effect somewhere here. I forgot where it's at, right here, which is insane. For the Whirling Slash if you're using them. Other possibilities, what I will go towards is getting evasion. Getting more evasion. You can also get more evasion and yes if you want to. There's also movement speed. But I don't really run evasion energy shield. And you need to invest into stun threshold because in higher maps it's pretty brutal when you get stunned. So we need to get a lot of life and stun threshold, I feel like. So probably get these points as well. On the gear setup, I crafted Crazy Spear. This spear was in the shop with Proj skills and it was with the flat physical damage. And it crafted into this bad boy. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Rings, what you want to focus on here is the flat damage. You want to focus on resistances and life. This one is missing life. The physical damage to attacks slammed on with my Exalt, but yeah. Next ring here is pretty good too. The life could be higher, but hey, not bad. Another ring here, again, this is one pretty good, except cast speed, but the flat damage could be higher as well. Headpiece, this one dropped and I crafted it. Chest piece here, this one also dropped and I crafted it. Pretty wild. Amulet here, spirit, attributes, resistances. You want maybe plus melee, not this melee skills, I believe. You can get plus Proj skills on this one. Obviously, life would be good too and whatnot. Let me quickly sell this bad boy. On the boots here, movement speed, these are not that great because it doesn't have a lot of movement speed. Belt here, armor, life, resistances. You need stun threshold, a big one. I don't have it, sadly. That would be really good. Excuse me, quick little trade. Raw, uncut, unedited. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Gloves here, I talked about this. This converts the explosive spear damage, fire damage to lightning res. Also gives attack speed, gives stats, lightning res. These gloves are very good. On the potion, I like reduce charges per used, and then amount recovered is pretty good. Or charges per second, or recovery rate. These are all good. Now on the charm here, this gives you frenzy charge when you get hit, not to even lightning damage. But it doesn't proc as often. But you know what? Sometimes, you know, here and there, charms, why not? Now, the oven here, this is for my weapon set 2, has no meaning here at all, but this is for my next build. I will show you, it looks absolutely insane. I just need a headpiece for that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now rotation, again, you want to run the barrage into explosive spear, into lightning spear here and there. Again, explosive spear double, lightning spear, explosive spear double, and lightning spear, that's it. You apply conductivity to get the debuff, and that's pretty much it. I have spear stab here, but you don't need that. Spear Step will be great for rage generation. That's what this build is missing. But there is actually a jewel. Oh, never mind. This is on melee hit. I believe I saw a jewel that says rage on hit. But I think I'm tripping. Yeah, it's probably my dream or something. But I believe that was it. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, let me know in the description. That would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, you guys have a great one. Once again, I stream every single day on Twitch and YouTube if you want to stop by and whatnot. And yeah, good luck with your grind. I'll see you soon. I'll test some more builds. Primal Strikes mainly. I love that skill. And until next time, peace.